Okay, so just before we get into the video, I just want to say that I am still pretty new to YouTube, and if you like my video, then feel free to drop a like. If you enjoy my content and you like my channel, then consider subscribing because it really does help me out. But anyway, let's just get straight into the video. So today, I'm going to be showing you how you can make 500 grand in just 1 hour. That's right, 500k in just 1 hour of playing. There's no mods, there's no shark cards, no glitches, none of that. Just 500k in an hour. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so for this to work, you will need to have a CEO office. You will need an import-export warehouse, which is what I'm in right now. You will need a terabyte with a drone station attachment and an Oppressor Mark II. Now with that, you could probably make about 450 to 60k an hour. There's two other vehicles that I suggest you should buy because these allow you to do certain VIP works which will help to boost your money up to about 500k. These vehicles include the Phantom Wedge, which is quite expensive, but it's also quite a fun vehicle to own, and the Wastelander. If you own these two vehicles, these unlock two VIP works which are quite easy to do and they pay quite well, between 22 and 28k. Okay, so before we start, just make sure that you have at least 3 top range cars sitting in your warehouse. If you don't know how to always get top range cars, I've got a video explaining how to always get top range. I'll link that in the description so you can go and watch it now. And just a few other things. When you start, make sure to have your terabyte in this location here because it makes it really easy to start missions. It's a good location. The missions spawn quite near. Also have your heist invite active so you can teleport back to your office. Right, so let's just get on with it. We're going to start making 500k. I would have a stopwatch convenient because that way you know how much time you've got. So go ahead, go to top range, go to export, click export, specialist dealer. And then once you click confirm, start the stopwatch. Now pimp the car out as quickly as you possibly can. Don't bother trying to spend your time customizing it. Just pimp it out, try to make it in about 10 seconds. And then just go ahead and deliver it to the buyer. Okay, so we deliver the car, we get 98k, but minus 20k from that, so our total profit is 78k so far. And right now we're 2 minutes in, so we can sell another car at 22 minutes. Okay, so once you get back to the city, go and find a relatively good car, just steal it off the street and go and sell it to Los Santos Customs. You should make about 6 to 8k, just be careful not to crash it. So go ahead and sell that. Okay, so we sell the car for 8k. Add that to the previous money we made, so 78 at 8k, so we're now on 86k. Right, so now head back to your terabyte and start up robbery in progress. This should take you about 3 to 4 minutes. I've got a guide explaining how to do client jobs really quickly, so if you don't know how to do robbery in progress really quick, just go ahead and watch my guide and I'll link that in the description, so just go ahead and watch that if you don't know how to do client jobs really quickly. Right, so we deliver the gold to the drop-off and we get paid 30.5k. That takes us up to 116.5k. Now let's move on to the next job. Right, so now we start up Transporter, and this is where the Wastelander, that vehicle I told you about earlier, comes into play. So if you have this vehicle, you get to start this mission, Wastelander. It's pretty easy. All you do is get in the vehicle and just deliver it from A to B. It's simple. It's basically like haulage, apart from this time you'll have a few enemies chasing after you. So just get in the truck, not the truck, sorry, get in the Wastelander and just deliver it to the drop-off. It's pretty easy. Should take you about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so we go ahead and finish the mission and we get about 21.5k. That takes us up to 138k. So now we accept the heist invite, and this is really convenient because it means that you don't have to fly back to the city. You just accept the heist invite and you should teleport right back to your office. Okay, so now that you've gone back to your CEO office, just head back to your terabyte and start up targeted data. So just go to the office, hack the 2 laptops and then take out the target. This should take you around 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so we go ahead and complete the mission and we get 31.5k. This takes us up to 169.5k, and straight after we start up Headhunter. Okay, and there we go, we finished the mission, 20.5k, and that takes us up to 190k in total. So now that 20 minutes has almost gone by since we sold the last car, so we can go over to our vehicle warehouse and get ready to sell the next car. Okay, so now we go ahead and sell the next top range car. Just waiting for the timer to count down. And again, just pimp the car out as quickly as you can. Don't bother wasting your time trying to customise it and make it look really nice. Just try to do it in about 10 seconds, and then you're ready to sell. Now just drive to the buyer and watch out for enemies. Right, so now we deliver it to the buyer and we get 99k in total, but make that 79k because of the 20k we paid to modify the car. And now we're at a total of 269k. And the timer's on about 25 minutes, which means we can sell another car at 45 minutes. Now I'll go ahead and accept my heist invite from Leicester, meaning I can teleport right back to my office. I don't have to fly back, so there we go, teleport back, and then I go straight to my Terabyte. Okay, so once I'm inside my Terabyte, I'll start up diamond shopping. This is by far the shortest and the easiest client job to do, so just go ahead and do that now. So go and just fly over to the diamond store, take the diamonds and deliver them to the drop-off. Okay, so we deliver them, we get 30.5k, and that takes us up to 299k. Once you've done that, come over to this location here in your oppressor, and this is where we're going to start up Ploughed, the next VIP work. This is where the Phantom Wedge comes into play, and it will say enter the Phantom Wedge, so just go over, enter the Phantom Wedge, and drive to the destination. Once you're there, just destroy the supplies by crashing into them. There are enemies there, they will be shooting at you, but they've got really bad accuracy, so they won't actually hit you that well. And be careful when steering it, try not to crash it into the water. And now go ahead and just drive to the next location. Okay, so we just go ahead and destroy the last batch of supplies. This should take you about maybe 6 to 8 minutes, so it's probably one of the longer jobs, but you still get paid pretty well for it. I think we get paid about 27k for this. And there we go, 27.5k. So we add that on, and we're now at 327k. So now we use our heist invite and teleport back to the city, because it saves us having to drive or fly back there. Right, so once we get back to our Terabyte, we start up robbery in progress. This takes us about 3.5 minutes. Okay, now that we've found the robbery, we just fly straight over there, take them out and steal the gold. Once you get there, just take out the cops and the robbers, watch out for that juggernaut, go in there and steal the gold, and that's it, deliver it to the drop-off. So once we deliver the gold, we get paid 30.5k. That takes us up to 357.5k. Okay, so now that we've made it back to the city, we go ahead and start Headhunter. And I will say now that whenever you start Headhunter, make sure that you start it when you're in the city, because if you start it outside the city, the targets can be really spread out and it just makes it much longer to try and take everyone out. So make sure you do it in the city, the targets will be much closer together. There we go, 21k, and now we're at 378k. Right, so now we go ahead and sell another top range car. Again, modify the car as quick as possible to save time, and then just deliver to the buyer. Okay, so now we go ahead and deliver to the buyer. We lost a bit of money, but we still got quite a bit, 97, almost 98k. And now we're up to 456k. Okay, so at this point, we've got about 10 minutes until the hour's up, which gives us enough time to do about 2 to 3 more missions. Okay, now we can start targeted data again. Same as before, just hack the 2 laptops and take out the target. So we complete the mission in about 4 minutes, we get 31.5k, and that takes us up to 487.5k. Okay, so now we go and steal a car off the street and sell it to Los Santos Customs. Now bear in mind, you can only do this every 48 minutes, so we go and sell this car, and I think we get 8k for it. Okay, so we sell it for 8k, that takes us up to 495k. We're almost at 500k, just one more mission to do. Okay, so the final mission we're going to do is Headhunter, and this will get us past 500k. So we take out the final target and we get 20.5k. This takes us up to 516k, and that's it, we've done it. We've made over 500k in just under an hour. And that's it, that's how to make 500k in just 1 hour of playing. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and if you have, a like would be appreciated. If you enjoy my content, then consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.